Welcome to our tutorial on using Logpoints for debugging in Java. In this video, we'll dive deep into what Logpoints are, how to use them effectively, and their advantages over traditional debugging methods. Before we get started, let's clarify what a logpoint is. A logpoint is a special type of breakpoint that allows you to log messages to the console without stopping the execution of your program. Let's first set up our development environment. We will be using IntelliJ IDEA, a popular IDE for Java development. Make sure you have the latest version installed. Alright, let's create a simple Java project for this tutorial. We will be writing a small application that simulates a bank transaction. This will give us a practical scenario to utilize Logpoints. With our project created, let's run this application first to see how it behaves before we introduce Logpoints. To run the application, right-click on the main method and select Run. This will execute our program. We should see the output showing the final balance after our deposit and withdrawals. Now, let's add some Logpoints. Open the bank transaction class and locate the deposit and withdraw methods. We will use Logpoints to check the amount being deposited or withdrawn. To add a logpoint in IntelliJ, right-click on the left margin next to the line number where you want to add it. For our deposit method, let's log the amount being deposited. After adding the log point, you should see a small L icon in the margin. Click on it, and you will be able to specify the message to log. Let's log depositing plus amount. Next, let's do the same for the withdraw method. We'll log the amount attempting to withdraw and the current balance before the withdrawal occurs. Now, we have our log points set up. You can run the application again to execute the code, and this time observe the console output to see the log point messages. As the program runs, you will see logged messages in the console for each deposit and withdrawal without stopping the program execution. This is a powerful feature that keeps your workflow efficient. Now, you might be wondering what happens when there's an issue. Let's test this by trying to withdraw more than the current balance. As we already added the log point in our withdraw method, it should track our attempts to withdraw alongside the balance leading up to that point. This real-time logging capability allows developers to diagnose issues without stopping the application, making it faster to identify and resolve problems. You might be curious about where log points fit into the debugging workflow. Log points are particularly beneficial in situations where the state of a program is complex. Next, let's explore some additional features of log points, such as conditionally logging information. This can help to limit the logs based on certain criteria. For example, let's log only if the withdrawal is successful. As you can see, log points allow us to set conditions to further refine our logging data. This means you can avoid cluttering your logs with irrelevant data. Another advanced feature is evaluating expressions in log points. This allows you to log specific properties or results of expressions. For example, you might want to log the balance after each withdrawal. With this approach, it becomes easier to diagnose issues by examining the state of your application without manual print statements clutter in your code. So, let's sum up the advantages of log points. They provide a non-intrusive way to gather information about your program's state. They can log complex expressions, and they allow conditional logging to prevent unnecessary log messages. To wrap up, let's quickly review what we learned today. We explored what log points are, how to use them effectively in IntelliJ IDEA, and their benefits in the debugging process. Before we end, remember that debugging is a skill that takes time to develop. Using tools and techniques like log points can significantly enhance your efficiency and help you become a better developer. Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Java programming content. Don't forget to leave your questions and feedback in the comments below. See you next time.